Welcome to this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network.
From Tiger Stadium in Belton, Texas, Central High School Bobcats football 2025 is on the air, live and streaming. For West Texas, Central Texas, the Lone Star State, and the world on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is a production of San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media and presented to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. The Central Bobcats looking to make it 2 in a row here as we are in the first week of a 2-week road trip as they take on the Tigers from Belton High School here in Belton, Texas. It's the Central Bobcats and the Belton Tigers tonight live on Concho Sports Network. Welcome to the broadcast. This is the Zentex Remodeling Group pregame show. Remodel your bathroom in as little as one day with Zentex Remodeling Group. You can find them at zentex.com. It is 91 degrees and sunny here in Belton. Wind at 6 miles per hour. We're looking at a low around 73 tonight here in the Central Texas area. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside as we get ready for a showdown between two teams who have known each other pretty well over the last several seasons. The Belton Tigers come in at 2-1. Bobcats at 1-2, looking to go to 500 tonight as they get ready for another road trip about an hour or so up the road in Central Texas at Waco next week. So the Bobcats with the win over Abilene Cooper last week, looking to go 2 in a row. Coach Mark Smith and the Bobcats with a 40-35 win over the Abilene Cooper Cougars last weekend to make it 2 years in a row that they have defeated Abilene in a thriller. Troy Sabalos with the interception after Tucker Beatty hurried the Cooper quarterback Carrillo. He was forced to just get rid of it. Sabalos came up with the interception and ended the game. But the Cats with a good chance to go 500. They overcame an 11-point deficit in the third quarter against Abilene Cooper, with Cooper up 28-17. If they would have scored one more time, the Cats would have been in big trouble. But the defense did what they had to do when they had to do it, and the offense did as well. Quarterback Micah Smith, the junior, put up 279 yards through the air and 3 touchdowns last week to go with his 2 rushing touchdowns in week 1. He only went 50% on the evening on 40 of 28 passing, but most of those incompletions were due to deep shots he took while trying to get the Cats back into the game. He was averaging 10 yards a passing attempt as the Bobcats were trying to be high-flying, and they had a lot of success with it last week. He had about average yards per completion, about 19 on the night. As far as the receiving core for the Bobcats, backup quarterback and all-star wide receiver back healthy Colton Hill. 6 catches for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Cougars. Some electrifying plays. Smith to Hill is becoming a dangerous weapon, but he isn't the only weapon. He can make plays in space, and that's something the Bobcats need if they are going to continue to win this season. But Baby G has made his presence known. Gabriel Garcia, 4 catches for 76 yards, including the first touchdown. Last weekend he had a touchdown the week before as well. Let's take a look at the opponents tonight. These Belton Tigers, Coach Brett Sniffen, returned 21, lost 25 lettermen from last year's team. They have 8 starters on offense and 8 on defense returning. They were 2-9 last season in 5A Division II. They were the by-district finalists and finished 2-3 in their district. And they are picked second in that district this season, District 10 5A in 5A Division II. Brenham, the Cubs, are expected to win that district. Belton is expected to be number 2 in that district after only winning 2 games last season. I believe those were over Brian Rudder and Waco. Waco University picked 3rd out of that district. Colleen Ellison at 4th, followed by Brian Rudder and Waco at 5th and 6th. So Brenham and Belton picked to be the top 2 in 10-5A Division II. And they have pretty well ditched their traditional running attack that the Bobcats saw last season when they flattened Belton 33-8. But this is a different team. Central is 2-1 against the Tigers over the last 3 seasons, but they are more of a high-flying offense this season. And coming in 2-1, they have had some success with it. They had to grow up a lot last season. They have a much more experienced squad this year. They played 17 sophomores last season due to injuries. 17 sophomores that have now grown up. Those underclassmen got a lot of reps, and now they step into bigger roles, giving them a stronger team this season. I expect them to win more than 2 games for sure. For Bobcat fans, hopefully that second one won't come tonight. We'll take a quick break, then we will break down these 2 teams a little bit more for you, as we are just minutes away from our scheduled 7 o'clock kickoff. Again, 91 degrees, very sunny here in Belton, Texas. And we'll be back with the Zentex pregame show right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Friendship being
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.75% APR for 72 months or save $7,000. This Tacoma is only $39,485 or 3.99% APR for 60 months. Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Welcome back to the Zentex Remodeling Group pregame show. Remodel your bathroom in as little as 1 day with Zentex Remodeling Group. Find them at zentex.com. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports crew here along with you in Belton tonight as the Bobcats look to go 500, even their record at 2-2. After defeating these Belton Tigers last season handily, they would like to do it again this year, so they can go 2-2 heading into the road trip just a little further up the road against Waco High next week. Belton was 2-9 last season. The Bobcats last season, after defeating Abilene Cooper, went on a 3-game winning streak, and they hope they can follow that same script this season. They got to take care of business tonight. We talked about the Bobcat offense. The defense is much improved. After getting kind of beat up by fans for years, defensive coordinator Jacob Martin has this defense firing. They've been beaten to the outside a few times, but overall they've made some good stops, and they've gotten some fumble recoveries and a couple of interceptions as well. Linebacker Mason Van Sickle, basically the player of the game last week against Cooper, continues to be the driving factor behind this tough defensive unit. Last week he had 10 tackles. 3 of those tackles were for a loss. He had 2 sacks. So hopefully we'll get down with the Van Sickness tonight and make Belton and their quarterback do the same thing. Colton Kent has done a great job. Against Abilene Cooper, he had 3 tackles for a loss. He also had 3 sacks last week, so he's really coming along. Tucker Beatty looked very good. He moves fast, just like Riley Onez, and when they're on the brackets on the side of the 3-man defensive front, they are pretty dangerous, and the Bobcats have size on their side as well. As long as they don't give up 50-plus yard touchdowns 2 plays into the first drive. The defense seems to start a little slow this season, but if they can contain these Belton Tigers and their spread offense early, they should have some success. Now, as far as this Belton Tigers team, they had 17 sophomores playing last season due to injuries, and now those kids have grown up. They got a lot of playing time. They got a lot of reps last season, so they're going to have a lot more experience under Coach Brett Sniffen. And they have a good quarterback, too. Last season, they were more of a running team, and they have been in the past. But this year, they are more of a high-flying type of offense. Quarterback Will Shepard is back with experience to lead this spread offense. Plus, their defense has improved from a year ago as well. So you will see them throwing the ball around a lot more than we have in the past. There's the color guard as we get ready for our national anthem tonight, the Star Spangled Banner. We'll be back with the Zintex pregame show right after this. You are watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Tonight's honorary coin flip will be done by our very own Belton High School faculty members who served our country. First up, we have Coach William France. Coach France is also a freshman football and assistant soccer coach at Belton High School. Coach France retired from the U.S. Army as a specialist. He served from 1998 to 2005. He was stationed at Fort Hood, Fort Camp Casey, and in South Korea. He was deployed in 2003 as part of Operation.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Welcome you back to the broadcast and the Zintex Remodeling Group pregame show. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here alongside for the broadcast, and we thank you whether you're a Bobcat fan, a Belton fan, or just a football fan in general. These Belton Tigers come in at 2-1 as the Bobcats come in 1-2, losing to Abilene and Amarillo the first 2 weeks. They got things on track with a thrilling 40-35 win over Abilene Cooper last week, heading into the 2-week road trip. It's Waco next week. For Belton, they started off the season against Hendrickson, a Pflugerville team, 21-17 winners. So the spread offense they've changed to worked very well the first 2 weeks at least. They beat Georgetown 34-26 in week number 2, and then they lost to Eastview by 14, 24-10 in last week's outing. They will take on the Cuero Gobblers next week, always a traditionally very good football team. Then they start district play against Killeen Ellison, and that will be at home against Ellison in a couple of weeks. Let's take a little more in-depth look at the opponents tonight. The top performers, Gavin Ross is the leading receiver. He's just a junior, averaging 147 yards a game. Sophomore Kason Martin is behind him, averaging 53 yards a game, and Asa Thomas also with 25 yards per game. As you see the captains for the Bobcats shaking hands with these Belton Tigers in their red pants. Looks like they've gone with the black jerseys, even though their colors are red and white. Javid Nuaplance is the lead rusher for the Belton Tigers, 55 yards a game, 33 yards for quarterback Will Shepard. And then Gino Zecco, we will also see him at running back. Ross, the junior, has 4 total touchdowns this season. Shepard has 2. Gino Zecca has 1. On the defensive end of things, Azion Wilkinson, the free safety and cornerback, averages 7 tackles a game, followed by Jacob Lewis, the linebacker, with 6. And Lyric McGinnis, averaging 5 tackles per game for this Belton defense. As we get ready for the kickoff for the Central Bobcats, the starting lineup, Micah Smith, the junior. Wearing number 4 is the quarterback. At running back, Xavion Johnson, who had a couple of touchdowns last week, the sophomore. Elijah Allen and Darius Hewitt. Tight end, Kasner Stribling, along with Judson Bright. Jimmy Edwards, Grayson Patrick, Gavin Johnson, Gabriel Garcia, the wide receivers, along with Colton Hill and Jesse Smith. Tackles, Israel Martinez and Braden Suter. Christian McAllister and Ethan Boyd, the guards. And Parker Havercroft will snap the ball. As the teams are out on the field, Bobcats in their whites tonight. We'll have your starting lineup for the Bobcat D coming up once the D hits the field, but we'll see what the Bobcat offense can do first. Returning the kickoff, Jimmy Edwards wearing number 18, Colton Hill at 12, Gavin Johnson wearing number 11 on the kickoff return team. Brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company. It's the Bobcats and the Tigers. Chambly to kick it off for Belton.
Oh, and it's an onside kick.
Well, that was risky. That's a great way to start the game. Did they get it? They are celebrating like they did.
I think they got it.
They tried something sneaky, and they just got away with it. So Will Shepard and the Belton offense will come out on the field. Coach Brent Sniffet is the riverboat gambler all of a sudden. Abilene got sneaky on a fake punt last week, even though they didn't try to. It wasn't intended, but they did get away with it. So the 3-man front and the Bobcat D on the field as Will Shepard hands it off across midfield around the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it's something to come out in the very first thing to go for a onside kick. You wouldn't see that normally.
Shepard 6'1", 175. Again, their traditional running attack that we've seen in the past, gone, as Shepard throws to the right, tries to slip a tackle, and he doesn't get very far. He'll get a few yards to about the 40-yard line.
Cash Money Jastro there with the tackle.
And that was the sophomore Morton with the reception there. And they move quickly.
Oh, and look at that.
Tripped up near the line of scrimmage. The ball may have come out as Kaysen Morton gets the ball again, and that'll be a loss.
And that was Cabo de la Garza, I think, knifing in there to get that tackle.
Riley Onez, the defensive end, the junior, and Colton Kent. Brian Sandoval in the middle of the 3-man front for the Bobcats.
And here they go. They go quick.
3rd down. Shepard has to drop back. Now he's running for his life. Shepard throws. Incomplete.
Did it? Yep. Oh, but there's a flag on the play.
One of the Bobcats wants a flag.
Oh, there's one.
Yep.
Find the white hat.
Thanks to Olivas Roofing and Solar for our penalty sponsorship tonight.
What are they going to call? He hadn't made a motion yet.
Wheels.
Penalty was declined. So it was obviously on them.
Mm-hmm.
Penalties declined. That brings us up 4th down, punting situation. And I would say they're going to punt, but oh no! So it's Central ball.
Central gets the ball.
They went for it on 4th.
And the incompletion gives the Bobcats the ball, and the junior, Micah Smith, hands it off on the left side across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Just a gain of a few there to bring up 2nd and 8. Luke's Cage is our first down sponsor. Hopefully we'll be saying their name a lot tonight. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors. 3 in the flight pattern for the Bobcats on 2nd down and 8. Smith to throw. Intercepted around the 40-yard line. Let's take a look at the Postal Annex instant replay. Right across the middle, somebody tipped it in the air.
Oh, my gosh. Can't see who that was. Stribling, 81, just tipped it, and it went right into defender's hands.
Trying to hit Kasner, and it was a little high. And Belton, after going for it on 4th down and not getting the conversion, back out on the field with quarterback Shepard. Jacob Jackson, Mason Van Sickle, Cash Jastro, the linebackers, Noah Rogers, Bryson Sanders, Jackson Kennedy, Troy Sabalos, Blaine Belcher in the secondary as that one is incomplete.
That one was broken up by, I think that's number.
Yeah, that's.
Is that 2?
That's my.
Noah Rogers.
Yeah, that was Noah Rogers, the senior, the 5'9", 150-pound defensive back. This is 2nd down and 10, just under 10 minutes to go. Second possession of the game for Belton after they get the interception early. Brought down behind the line. Dropped for a loss by the Bobcats, and that is Cabo de la Garza, the linebacker at 5'11", 200 pounds, and the senior puts him on the turf for a loss.
He got there, and also Oscar Herrera, number 52, was in on that tackle.
Third down and 15. The Bobcat fans that made the trip on their feet. They'll send a man in motion.
Oh, quick little screen.
They almost stopped him at the 50. He'll make his way to the 45, but not near enough for the first down as he is brought down by Bryson Sanders, the senior defensive back. It'll be 4th down.
Going to bring up 4th and 2. They're going to go for it again.
I would say Garcia and Hill on the punt return, but no. 3-man front, 3-4 defense for the Bobcats. Throwing left, and he is hammered right at the 40-yard line. Ball's on the ground. Tigers will get it.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete.
So they turn over on downs again.
And he got hammered by Cabo de la Garza. Bam!
Big boy tackle. Shoulder down, perfect, textbook.
That was Blaine Belcher, who has an interception this season in week 2. So Belcher, with the hit that knocked the ball out, gives the Bobcats a Luke's Cage. Fighting Central Bobcat first down on their own 45s. It was an interception on the second play of the game, of the offensive series, on their first one for the Bobcats, as Smith backs up after telling his line the information they need to know. Smith hands it off to midfield. And that is Xavion Johnson, the sophomore at 220 pounds, who had 2 rushing touchdowns last week.
Z-Train picks up 5, going to set him up at the 50 with 8:30 left in the first.
Second down, yep. He'll have Xavion to his left with 3 receivers. Looking to throw underneath, and he can't hang on to it.
That looks like it went to Hill.
Colton Hill, who's usually going to catch that one. Postal Annex instant replay. Tried to hit him around the 41-yard line. I believe the defender got a hand in there, too. That was a good defensive play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3 receivers left, 2 right. Smith looking, throwing high, got it! Just outside the 30-yard line.
Mr. Hill.
Colton Hill. Let's take a look.
I think that's who that was.
It's a Luke's Cage first down. Smith throws again to the right. He has to go down for it, and it is complete. Just outside the Angelo MRI red zone around the 22-yard line.
10-yard gain. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're putting him out at the 27. So he's out at the 27, yep.
Okay, a little further from the Angelo MRI red zone than I thought. Second down and 10. Kasner Stribling, number 81 there, you see. Going in
look
motion.
at this. Goodbye.
Savion's going to do it again, and the Z train has arrived. And the Bobcats strike first blood. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown, 27 yards. Savion Johnson, the sophomore. That's 4 rushing touchdowns this season. The Bobcats are on the board with 7:03 to go in the first. Caleb Holbert out of the snap of Area 51, Brian Sandoval, and the hold of Smith. And Holbert has the kick up.
And it's good.
7:03 to go in the first. It's 7-0 Bobcats. A 27-yard scamper from the sophomore, Xavion Johnson. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Back at Tiger Stadium in Belton, Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company. Xavion Johnson with a 27-yard run in the Bobcats' second possession of the night. Gets the Bobcats on the board. Holbert's extra point makes it 7-0 in the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff to the Belton Tigers, who went for it on fourth down on their first possession, didn't get it.
Went for it on their second.
They did on their second as well. Moving right to left on your screen. Bobcats in their white with the orange numerals and the resplendent new Riddell helmets. Just under 7 to go in the first. 7-0 Bobcats. Whistle starts the play clock as Will Shepard has backs to both sides, and he will hand it off right into a couple of Bobcats.
It's the missile.
The Van Missile is heat-seeking tonight. Mason Van Sickle gets to him. It was kind of a sandwich thing as Noah Rogers closed in on him as well.
And they go quick.
So far, so good for the defense. Shepard takes the snap and weaving in and out of people, and he gets away. This is where the Bobcats have had problems. To the outside, and he is into Bobcat territory. Run out of bounds.
Where are they going to set him up here?
That is Gino Zecca, wearing number 25 for Belton.
This is the 41. There's our Postal Annex instant replay.
Zecca has 59 yards, 27 carries.
Oh, and he's in trouble.
Shepard in trouble. Can they hang on to him? Yes! That's a sack for the Bobcats. Number 25, Cabo de la Garza, the senior, getting it done tonight, and he gets a sack, the first one of the evening.
Wow, that was a good okay, yeah, they're backing it up now. Okay. So he lost 4 3/4 inches yards.
Send a man in motion, and Shepard is going to keep it. Can the Bobcats hang on to him? He's trying to be slippery. He will get to the 35-yard line. They had to grab a footsie, and he is brought down by Bryson Sanders.
And Jacoby Jackson all over his back. 5:37 left in the first quarter. We get a break here. I'm going to give you some scoring updates.
Lakeview at Lubbock tonight. Wall at Monahan's, all on Concho Sports Network. Watch all three. Linemen creeping up, and here they come.
The zero blitz.
Shepard has a hand on him as he throws high and incomplete at the 20-yard line. He was trying to hit number 23, Kai Griffin, the senior wide receiver.
It's going to bring up 4th and 4. Judging from their last two fourth downs, they're going to go for it.
Coach Brett Sniffen taking chances tonight. They started off the game with an onside kick, very unexpected, and they got it. They just haven't done anything offensively. Bobcats with an interception thrown by Smith, and he's on their first. And he's in all kinds of trouble. The Bobcats say they have the ball. No, I mean, they do have the ball regardless.
Yeah, 7-yard loss on that play.
That's 2 sacks for the Bobcat defense tonight. And they are getting after Will Shepard. That's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down.
And actually, I think that's 3 sacks for him.
Is it?
Yep. Hey, final up in Amarillo. Odessa Permian 23, Tuscosa Rebels 21.
Permian beat Abilene last week.
Permian may be for real this year.
We'll play them earlier in district, like week 2 of district this season. 5:09 on the clock. Here's Micah. Micah throws. Caught! That's going to be a touchdown. 10-5. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown from Jimmy Edwards.
And that is a 60-yard touchdown pass.
So we have a 27-yard run now. Smith to Edwards, 60 yards. Beautiful, right on the money. Got it at the 40 for the Alpha Paving touchdown. Smith to hold, and here's Holbert looking to go 2 for 2 tonight. Bobcat offense with an interception thrown on the first offensive series, and ever since then they've been cash money. Up and good. 14-0 with just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Bobcats up 14-0 over the Belton Tigers. The Shirts Landscape Company kickoff will be returned. Trying to get to the outside and smashed at the 20-yard line. Great job by the Bobcats closing in on Evan Echapare.
And I think that was Graham Gould with the tackle, number 24.
Gould, a senior, defensive back for the Bobcats.
They're going to set up at their own 23.
Will Shepard with 3 in the flight pattern. Shepard, play action, looking, gonna go long. Got a man open, and this may be 6. Caught it at the 30, and that's an Alpha Paving touchdown. And Belton is on the board thanks to Azion Wilkinson, the 5'9", 175-pound junior.
That is a 77-yard touchdown.
And just like that, the Tigers are right back in the ball game.
Exactly 10 seconds apart from our touchdown.
Graham Chambly with the extra point.
It's good
for the Tigers, and it is good. 4:38 to go. We have a ball game all of a sudden. Long pass. Shepard on the pass. 14-7. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
See friendship being
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
14-7, Bobcats lead this one in the first. 4:38, Azion Wilkinson on the pass from Will Shepard gets the Belton Tigers on the board on a long pass play. Kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company. Will Chambliss kick an onside kick again like they started the game. No. Here's the return for the Bobcats.
Jimmy Hill. I'm going to keep calling him that. Just
he broke out. 45, 40, and the Bobcats will start this one inside Belton territory, and that's a nice return for the Cats. Let's take a look.
He got it about the 18, 19, somewhere along in there.
Good old number 12 tippy-toeing at midfield.
Look at that.
And down inside the 40-yard, right at the 40-yard line. Great job from Colton Hills. The Bobcats had the lead 14-0. This spread offense that Belton has started had them 2-0 at one point, now 2-1. Shepard throws a touchdown pass to get them back in this one. To Luke's Cage, 1st and 10 at the Belton 40. They hand it off as Smith hands it off inside. He'll make it to the 30-yard line.
Is that Darius Hewitt?
That is Darius. No, that's Elijah Allen. 5'10", 160, the senior running back. We'll see Hewitt, Allen, and Johnson back all night. Johnson with the touchdown tonight.
9-yard pickup.
Jimmy Edwards with the touchdown reception. So 2nd and 1 on the Belton 31-yard line here at Tiger Stadium on a football Friday night. There's that pitch to the left side they've been doing a lot lately. It will go to Hewitt, and he pushes people back inside the 25. And that's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down. Thanks to Luke's Cage for our first down. Schertz Landscape for the kickoffs. Syntex Remodeling pregame. Olivas Roofing and Solar penalties. Angelo MRI red zone. Alpha Paving touchdown. Postal Annex instant replays. First Community Federal Credit Union, our presenting sponsor tonight. And check out all the others you see on the screen. Throwing right and looking for Hill. That one will go wide and incomplete.
And that was probably pretty good because number 34 was right there in the mix. That would be Oakley Torres, sophomore.
Ball still on the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Hey, and they're in San Angelo, Lakeview 14, Lubbock 7.
Wrapped up and still going, though. He'll get a few yards out of that as Hewitt was wrapped up behind the line.
That's Elijah Allen.
Or is that yes, Elijah Allen. Third down and 13. Linebacker Jack Gamboa is the guy that wrapped him up first, the junior.
And I think the scoreboard's wrong. That's 3rd down and 8 is what it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's right. Smith throwing short. Colton, out of one tackle, gets rather rudely slung to the turf inside the Angelo MRI red zone.
Adam Gonzalez coming out of that will position linebacker spot.
Gonzalez, a senior. It is 4th down, though. You see big Jose Ibarra, the junior, number 77 out there on the line. We're going to need those guys. Ethan Boyd is 75.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 4 is what it looks like.
Colton Hill in motion to the near side. Micah throws. Micah got an open man. Touchdown. It's Jimmy Edwards again. That's 2 tonight. Smith to Edwards for the Alpha Paving touchdown. And the Bobcats don't waste their time on a first down. They get a touchdown. It's Smith to Edwards. 20-7 with 1:49 to go, and Holbert is on the field for the PAT.
24-yard touchdown catch.
And you hear the Bobcats fight song from the Bobcats band, who you'll see at halftime.
Good.
It's good. 21-7 here in the first. We'll be back in Belton after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.75% APR for 72 months or save $7,000. This Tacoma is only $39,485 or 3.99% APR for 60 months. Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealer.
Back in Belton at Tiger Stadium, the Bobcats lead 21-7 over the Belton Tigers. Jimmy Edwards just hauled in his second touchdown pass of the evening from Micah Smith. 1:49 to go in the first. Here's the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from Caleb Holbert. And the return will start around the 23. Somebody just got blasted by Mason Van Sickle. It wasn't the ball carrier, though, but he doesn't go far, and they'll set up near the 25-yard line. You have some updates, Arlen?
I do. Let's see. Wall 20-0. 11:56 just starting the second quarter, obviously. Christoval 16. Sterling City 7. And Lakeview 14. Lubbock Westerners 7. 1:27 left in the first quarter.
Noah Rogers at the bottom of your screen, number 2, in with the Bobcat defense on a Luke's Cage first down. Will Shepard running for his life inside the 10. He throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete. He was in all kinds of trouble. And I believe...
Is that number 30? 32.
Yeah.
We don't have a 32.
Really?
I don't think so. You got the good roster there.
Yeah, it's Chris Walker.
Okay.
He is a junior linebacker. Good job by Chris Walker. He had him on the move that time. Good tackle, shoestring tackle at the 35-yard line to keep him from going any further than a few yards. Here's the short pass. And that was Blaine Belcher, one of the 2 Bobcats that made that stop. And those are the kind of stops that you got to make.
Oh, and they got
you
him,
have a chance.
Got him back behind the line again.
On third down, they go nowhere.
It's going to bring up 4th and 5.
Big guys up front, Oscar Herrera, Brian Sandoval.
Boy, this is gutsy.
They're
on the 34, their own 34-yard line. They're going to go for it. Oh, nope, they're punting. Oh, and it's partially
quick
blocked.
Kick. Somebody got a hand on it.
Get away from it. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 43.
So the Bobcats with excellent field position after scoring a touchdown on their last several offensive possessions.
Hey, also looking at one that we were talking about last night, Miles is up 6-0 starting the second quarter over El Dorado.
Micah Smith back out on the field. As you hear the cowbells here at Tiger Stadium, looks to the sideline.
Waco La Vega 17, Brownwood nothing.
Brownwood's having a tough year after switching coaches.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like.
Smith hands it off to the 45-yard line. Running behind Jose Ibarra, Ethan Boyd up there, along with Parker Havercroft, who snaps the ball, number 70.
3-yard pickup, 15 seconds. I think they're just we're gonna go to quarter.
Well, the Bobcats started off their first offensive possession, throwing an interception, but it's been great since then, and they lead it 21-7. Only one big play given up by the Bobcat defense. 21-7, Central leads Belton. We'll be back with quarter number 2 right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We begin the second quarter. So far, so good. 21-7, the Bobcats lead it here in Belton. And there's the handoff. Across midfield to around the 47-yard line is Darius Hewitt. Xavion Johnson has a touchdown tonight of 27 yards to get the scoring started. We have seen Elijah Allen with several carries, and now Darius Hewitt. Arlen Ponder alongside me, Darren Prater, and the Concho Sports crew. Thank you so much for joining us.
That was a 2-yard pickup on that. Brings up 3rd and 1, 11:30 left in the second.
Smith. This should be elementary, and it is. Across the 45 to the 41-yard line, and that's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcat first down.
7-yard pickup. Take it down to the 41.
Hey, Bobcat fans, want to let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. Tell them Concho Sports sent you.
Hey, and I'm going to keep you updated on some of the games we talked about last night.
On first down from the 41, Bobcat running attack in the bully ball. Gets close to the 30, about the 32-yard line. And again, it's Darius Hewitt, the junior, on the run. 4-man front that time for the Belton defense.
Where'd they finally put him down at? At the 33.
No timeouts have been called here in the game with the 21-7 lead for the Bobcats. 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown for the Cat offense. 1 long pass to get Belton on the board.
And there you go. There's another Luke's Cage fighting first down.
You betcha. Coming into the game for Belton is Ian Smith, the junior defensive lineman. Colton Hill at the bottom of your screen. Jimmy Edwards wide to the right side. Hewitt is still in at running back. Belton looks like they want to blitz from the outside.
This looks
and
like
the middle.
Going to be a zero blitz here.
Bobcats find a hole. Elijah Allen on the carry.
3-yard pickup, it looks like.
Bobcats, with the big offensive line, could be forcing their will on Belton on the ground as the game progresses.
Yeah, and they're just running right over that A gap and occasionally that B gap, but it's mainly they're blowing up that A gap, and you can see that they've tightened their linemen down some, so it should be a quick, good time to run a little off tackle.
Gavin Johnson wide to the right with Smith and Hill to the left. Play action throwing. There's Colton Hill. Can Colton make a play? Gets past a couple of guys. Now gang tackled, still on his feet. Took him over 5-6 yards to drive him backwards.
Where are they going to spot him? They spot him at the 14, so that was a 9-yard pickup.
Lyric McGinnis.
13, so they're going to 10-yard pickup.
Inside the Angelo MRI red zone, it's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down. Number 26, Wilkinson, leads this Belton defense in solo tackles. McGinnis, who just brought Hill down, has 6 solo tackles. Easy money, touchdown, baby. It's Jimmy Edwards, that's number 3. Smith to Jimmy Edwards for the Alpha Paving touchdown for the Bobcats.
13-yard touchdown pass.
Right on the money. Caleb Holbert is in for the extra point from the hold of Smith. And here's Holbert. To put the Bobcats up at 21, and he does. 8:21 to go in the second quarter. Here's the Postal Annex instant replay of the extra point. 28-7 here in the second. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton. The Central Bobcats lead the Belton Tigers 28-7. Aaron Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports crew here, the Road Dogs. Bobcats with a comfortable lead. Jimmy Edwards, his 3rd touchdown reception of the night. Smith's 3rd touchdown pass of the evening. Our kickoff's brought to you by Sharks Landscape Company. Nice little spin move. And he'll go down at the 35-yard line. That's Kason Morton. Just a sophomore now. Again, Belton had 17 sophomores playing last season due to injuries. So
25-yard return, 24-yard return. They cheated him a yard.
A lot of injuries last season, and they started off 2-0, now 2-1. A lot of kids with playing time that are now juniors. Will Shepard.
Oh, he hung onto that ball for as long as it's read option.
Trying to cut back, and he will not get past the Bobcats. Brought down by Isaac Lomas, the junior defensive back. He was also hit by Cabo de la Garza, who kept him from going anywhere.
Was that Reed Noble coming there, too?
Here's Cabo. Drives him backwards. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Reed Noble just with a great hit.
All 154 pounds of senior Reed Noble.
Oh, and they go quick, and that's an incomplete pass.
He wants it.
Hold on. I think they got it. They got a flag.
Okay.
Yep, they got it.
Yeah. Gavin Ross, the receiver. Isaac Lomas on the coverage.
Pass interference.
On
Central.
Lomas. That's on number 23, Isaac Lomas.
And we'll look at it again here.
Right in the middle there.
Yep. That's pass interference all day long. Twice on Sunday. Well, I'm sorry, that's the NFL on Sunday, so they may never call it.
It's a Luke's Cage first down for the Belton Tigers. 7:38 to go. Bobcats up 28-7.
Hold on, what are they doing? Officials are going to go over. White's going to go over and talk to. Look at this.
Now they're going not the way they want.
Did they decline it? No clue what that was. It comes back to be a 1-yard gain.
That was to let Caleb Johnson tie his shoe. Left side smashed. Oh, goodness.
Who was that?
He was in quick. Jacob Jackson, the 210-pound senior who moves fast. Watch him.
Look at this close. He read it all the way.
Boom.
Incredible.
Gino Zecca, the ball carrier.
And we talked to Coach Smith Monday night about those linemen toward the end of the game. That conditioning starts to play where they're already leaning on that Belton line hard.
Bobcats, here comes that blitz. Throwing right. He has Gavin Ross, but he is gang tackled around the 37-yard line.
Look at that. 99 coming off. Is that 99?
That was number 98, who is Tyson Mitchell. He has a sack this season. He's played real well. Just a sophomore, by the way. 3rd down and 7 from 38. Shepard.
What happened here?
Incomplete.
Yep, incomplete. Yep. No? What'd they do? I got no clue what happened there.
Yeah, they got the completion.
So 6:20 left in this second quarter. That was a first down.
That's a Luke's Cage first down at their own 46. So the Bobcat defense doesn't keep them from converting, and now they have a completion. A nice one to Evan Echapare, the junior, who has another Luke's Cage first down. Let's take a look at the Postal Annex instant replay. Had to go up high for it.
Brought down by number 31.
That's Gio Martinez Walker, just a sophomore as well, in at defensive back. Frederick McCuvey, Saul Dominguez, Ben Gutierrez, Beckett Butler, Jackson Simmons, the lineman for Belton. Gino Zecca is the running back, and they'll give it to, they'll throw it to Gavin Ross, who cuts back and makes a nifty move, and he looks like he may have another first down there.
And we're going to pick up 15.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they're going to get cash money. Yep.
They'll leave us restoration and solar penalty against the Bobcats.
And that was just a dumb penalty. I'd like to see the replay of that. It looked like it was pretty quick, but
so Ross at the bottom of your screen. He's their leading receiver.
Nope. Didn't have it, so it's okay. It looked like
Again,
targeting is what they're calling. And I guess the Belton coaches were calling for him to be ejected. I don't know that was targeting, but okay.
They'll take what they can get at this point with just over 5 minutes to go in the half. And the ball.
Oh, is that a fumble?
That was off the fingertips of Will Shepard, and he
God,
just
don't
wisely
touch him.
goes down. Had to chase it down.
So they get down, and they ended up, it's going to be what, a 50, no? Almost a 15-yard loss.
Shepard, 61 completions at 85 attempts, 761 yards. He's been picked off 3 times. He throws to the right, gets an easy completion on the sideline to Gavin Ross.
Well, I tell you, their score clock, they're down in distance operator and all of that. I could use some help there.
Shepard has thrown for 5 touchdowns. Again, picked off 3 times. Longest pass, 66 yards. He almost beat that earlier in their only score of the night. This is 3rd down and a low snap. Whistle blows.
Did they get us to jump? Yep, got us to jump. Oh.
No, timeout.
Timeout, okay. Woo.
Bobcats timeout. Want to thank First Community Federal Credit Union, your #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. Be smart, bank smart. Apply online. 1cfcu.org or give them a call, 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union. Remember to check out all of our social media, Facebook, of course, Instagram, X, plus at Concho Sports on YouTube. If you want to watch replays of games, you can do that as well. ConchoSports.com, plus our Roku and Fire TV apps. Just search Concho Sports and you can watch the games in style. 28-7, just over 5 minutes to go. Thanks to Dick's Key Shop, as you see on the screen there. Hubbub. Also, Larimore Insurance Agency, the Hubbub Store, Shenanigans, Dick's Key Shop again, Yours Truly Engraving and Rewards, PK Kelly Insurance Agency, NC Elite Krav Maga, the Auto Pros Body Shop, Alvarez Chiropractic, Kick and Cuts, BG Fence and Lawn, and Pro Scrub.
3rd and 20.
Here come the Bobcats. Shepard on the run. Incomplete. And it was broken up by Blaine Belcher.
Hold on, we got another flag on the play. Holding on them, decline to bring up 4th down. With 4:53 left in the first half. First half. I'm just learning to talk.
Rogers, that had Shepard's been on the run a lot.
And I think Rogers got a tip on that. So
he did.
That defender could have waylaid the receiver.
4:53, 28-7, 4th and 20. They're going to go for a field goal. Out of the hold of Will Shepard, the kick is up.
No good.
It's like close to a 40-yarder.
Wide left.
So they miss it, and the Bobcats will take over at their own 23-yard line. The kick from Graham Chambly, the junior. No, excuse me. Yeah, that's nope. Corin Ramazar was the kicker. And I don't have the stats on him to see if he has made any field goals this season.
Friendship all tied up with Cooper at 14. Lakeview and Lubbock tied up at 21. 5:20 left in the 4th.
Good game.
I'm sorry, in the 2nd.
Throwing long, almost intercepted at the 40-yard line. He couldn't haul it in.
Was that just a misread?
2nd down and 10. Here we
I think that's just here's the Postal Annex. Yeah, it was just a misread. Bad route there.
Jahari James, the junior, almost got that pick. They do have one pick tonight. Bobcats in their first offensive series. Smith, I believe it's his third pick of the season, but they've been golden ever since.
Zine Train just not getting going there.
I think as the game goes on, the Bobcats' size on the offensive line and defensive line will start to show.
And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 4:23 in counting.
Number 74 is Braden Suter. McAllister is 55 there.
Look at this spread.
Hill on the bottom of the screen.
Trips to the top.
Backpedaling, looking. Micah going to safely throw it to the sideline. That'll bring up 4th and 7. The Bobcats will have to punt for the first time. As the Israel Martinez, I didn't want to leave him out. 230 pounds, you see him coming off the field there. Some big boys. I don't have all of the weights for Belton, but they don't have the size the Bobcats do on the line.
Caleb Holbert with a nice punt. Fair catch called.
So Belton, after missing a field goal on their last possession with 4:01 to go and all their timeouts, trailing 28-7, Will Shepard and company come back out on the field here in Belton. Tiger Stadium. Coach Brett Sniffen made the call that they would do an onside kick to start the game. They got it. It didn't get them any points, though.
Hey, they're in Monahan's wall. They're at the rest and relaxation 2-minute timeout. 34-0 wall.
Shepard throwing left and trying to get around the Bobcat defender, and he will for just a little bit before Troy Sabalos brings him down. Number 5, Sabalos with the pick that effectively ended the game against Cooper last week.
So Luke's Cage first down.
3:45 in the first half. Bobcats up by 21. Whoop, I think the Cats moved that time, but I may be wrong. They'll leave us restoration and solar penalty.
Yep, encroachment on us. By my stats, that's 4 penalties on us to their none.
Number 25, Zeka, is the running back. 27 carries, 59 yards. His longest run, 10 coming into this game. I'm looking for Nua Plants, number 33. I haven't seen him. He's got the most yards rushing for this team. They throw to Gavin Ross, the lead receiver, and he will have it inside the 35 of the Bobcats.
Van Sickle with the tackle.
And that's a Luke's Cage first down for Belton. Home of former Longhorn quarterback David Ash. Oh, yeah. Bob Shipley was athletic director here for a while after Brownwood. He was at University of Texas. He spun right into one of the Bobcats and took a hard hit.
Tucker Beatty.
Whew, Tucker Beatty. I think Chris Walker. Hang on. Chris, boom, right there. Chris Walker, number 32.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 5, 2:50 and counting.
We're seeing Coach Smith, Coach Martin rotating some different guys in as they go to the end zone, and that's caught. Nope.
Incomplete.
No, incomplete. Gavin Ross couldn't haul it in. Let's take a look. Here's the Postal Annex instant replay.
And the Belton fans are asking for flags.
Yeah,
They're asking for flags for pass interference, and I think they're also asking for offsides.
Question is moot.
The ball was incatchable is what he's
okay, because Bryson Sanders did run into him.
over his head.
Sanders, number 10, the senior defensive back.
And that's I think I hear some of the territory. Oh, and it's off his hands.
That's happened
And
several times.
he's going to have to fall on it.
They've had to deal with some bad snaps several times tonight. That'll push them all the way back to near midfield. Fourth
14.
down.
It's going to bring up 4th and 14. Bobcats are going to do some subbing. .211 and counting. This is going to be a punt. They could get it again.
Bobcats could score again. And there we go. So Luke's Cage first down for the Cats with under 2 minutes to go. They have 2 timeouts.
You know what? And that was about a 10-yard punt. That's what that was. Maybe an 11.
Luke's Cage first down, and the Bobcats, they've had issues defensively with a minute or less left and giving the opponent a cheap score right before halftime. But maybe they can be the ones to do it this time.
Christopher Cougars 25. Sterling City Eagles 7. Out there.
Coach
Cullen Luker.
Kellen Luker, rock star turned football coach. Wonder if he's wearing that state champion ring he won in '98 with Stephenville. I would. I'd wear it everywhere I went.
Yep.
I'd turn around and thump people in the head with it.
Great Creek 21. Colorado City 0.
We kind of get everybody back out on the field here with 1:58.
There was a penalty.
What?
So there was a penalty on the play on us.
Now the 2-minute timeout. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with 1:58 to go. 28-7 Bobcats lead it. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Coach Mark Smith is running hot. It appeared that the Bobcats stopped Belton and had a chance to score before the half. Now with 1:58 to go, he's still guns
still
at the
not happy.
Navarone.
Yeah, it was a punt. It wasn't blocked or anything. It went out of bounds, and we were about to line up to take over offense, and then mysteriously it became Belton ball. So not sure what that was. Coach Smith is still in the year of the white hat.
Out on the field, mushroom cloud. Shepard going to go to the end zone again. They found something they like, and they get it this time. They wanted the penalty last time, and this time they get a touchdown. Gavin Ross gets the reception in the end zone. He was one-on-one there. Here's Shepard. Yeah, and he had, Noah Rogers was close to him. He just didn't make the play at that time. Belton.
Oh, but wait, they're calling it back?
Was it incomplete?
What? He signaled touchdown.
He signaled a touchdown. Oh, somebody's hurt.
And look at the head coach. He's giving it to the white hat there.
Coach Brett Sniffen is running hot. Race car in the Reds. And he's got a player down too.
Pass was incomplete. And I think that's his QB.
They signaled touchdown. That's Shepard is okay. He's jogging off the field here. He has a little.
And
okay. Things are getting, that poor white hat's getting it from all sides.
He's getting chewed on all over the place.
Van Sickle right up the middle.
Here's
here.
that Postal Annex instant replay.
Okay, here's Ross. Did he drop it right at the end? Oh, he did.
But he's signaling touchdown.
There's the signal for
and
touchdown.
And the ball's on the ground. What is up with that? And here, go back to live. And they are running.
They'll still be in the Angelo MRI red zone.
I tell you what, I've seen some crazy officiating, but when the ball's on the ground, you still got your hands up that it's a touchdown. I don't know.
That white hat, I tell you, he's not going to have any butox left. both sides. Angelo MRI red zone and a Luke's Cage first down at the 11. It's been a crazy last 30 seconds or so. Now they thought they figured out their run game, and down he goes. Thanks to Jacob Jackson. Nice hit by Jackson. Gino Zecca, number 25. He is the running back. Scoreboard has been a little different than what's on the field. Good chance for a smash here. Just don't let him go, and they don't. Nice stop as Blaine Belcher wraps up Ross and doesn't let him get anywhere as soon as he caught it. Third down.
57 seconds left.
They have Central has 2 timeouts. The Tigers have 3.
Looks like the ball's on the 15. They can still get a first down.
Come the Cats from the outside, trying to run him down. They wrap him
up.
Oh,
he fumbles.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on.
Near the
Central
30.
have it?
They do.
It's a Central ball with 34 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
Down with the Van Sickness. Mason Van Sickle gets up with the ball.
If he could have scooped that, look at this. If he could have gotten on that, anybody could have gotten on that and stayed on their feet, they would have been off to the races.
Tucker Beatty wrapped him up, and he just chunked. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but Tucker Beatty had the sack.
So that's going to bring up a Luke's Cage fighting Bobcat first down. Isn't that what you call it?
Yeah, Tucker Beatty has been a beast. A wild beast roaming the gridiron, looking for his prey. Here's Micah Smith with 34 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with. Micah throwing.
Incomplete.
Incomplete to Jimmy Edwards.
And that's probably a good thing.
Stops it at 29.
Belton will get the ball back at the half.
Bobcats started off with an interception. They've only punted once since then. Van Sickle gets the fumble after Tucker Beatty wraps up Shepard.
Z-Train.
Johnson.
And we have a zebra down on the field. Oh, they're helping him get back up.
Well, lucky it's not the white hat, that poor man.
He's been getting it all ways. And it looks like they're just going to let the time run. 7, 6.
Yeah, with a 21-point lead, just play it safe. And that's going to be the half. Mostly good. Bobcats lead it, 28-7. San Angelo Central 28, Belton 7. Here at the half, we'll have your halftime band performances coming up here from Tiger Field in Belton. Then we'll be back with your scoring summary, your halftime stats. We'll have some scoring updates as well, including, I believe, South Lake Carroll and Trinity are playing tonight in the top 10. See how that one's going. We'll have all of that coming up after your halftime band performances. And then the second half, 28-7, Bobcats lead it. We'll be back in Belton right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
see friendship being.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
from the percussion, Salim Davila from the color guard. The rookies of the week are Jesse Mendoza and Wyatt Hamilton. And give it up for your section of the week, the percussion. Under the field direction of drum majors Ian Magic Bell of the week is Yesenia Zuniga. And officer's choice is Naraya Master. The Magic Bells are under the direction of the Bella Bells, Rachel Hill, and Assistant Director, Coach U, Mackenzie Urtiaga. Tonight, the Magic Bells will be performing an awesome palm-tastic routine to applause.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton as we get ready for the third quarter. Your Central Bobcats lead the contest 28-7 here on the road. Looking to go 2-2 on the season ahead of a road trip just a little further up the road in Waco next week. 28-7, Central leads it. Welcome back to the broadcast on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here with the Concho Sports crew. As you see the Belton Tigers come back out on the field, they will get the ball first. Great performances from both bands here as we wrap up the halftime show. Arlen Ponder with our scoring summary and all kinds of information here. Arlen?
Hey, yeah, I was going to give you an update. Unofficial stats. You got Micah Smith at 112 yards. He's 7 completions for 12 attempts. He's got 3 passing touchdowns, all of them to
Jimmy Edwards.
Yep, Jimmy Edwards. And Belton has 1 touchdown, a 60-yard, is that right? No, I'm sorry, a 77-yard touchdown pass that was just a disaster all over the place for if you were a Bobcat. But other than that, it's been all Bobcats.
Yeah, they get that one play to Azion Wilkinson, the junior, on the pass from Will Shepard. Other than that, Shepard has been sacked several times, and he has been on the run a whole lot tonight. As the Bobcat offensive defensive line has done a great job, and their size, I think, is going to wear them down as the game goes on. As long as they don't allow those big plays like the 1 touchdown or allow them to get outside like they have done in weeks past. But they really haven't given up anything fluky. There's been 1 interception thrown in the Bobcats' first offensive series. And they did allow Belton to come out and get an onside kick to start out the game, but it didn't lead to any points. So they kept them pretty well under control.
Yeah, let me give you some updates. Let's see. Midland Lee at halftime against the Abilene Eagles. Abilene 28, Midland Lee 21.
Wow.
Ozona, they just keep rolling, man. 40-6 over Harper at the 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Halftime, Lubbock Monterey 28, Odessa Broncos 7. Cooper and Friendship all tied up at 21. Water Valley 52, Buena Vista 0. El Dorado 13, Miles 6, second quarter. And Lakeview there at the stadium, 28 all.
Graham Chambly and Gavin Ross, the return team, as Caleb Holbert gets the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff up and away to start the third quarter with a 28-7 lead. Thanks for joining us on Concho Sports Network. It's a Luke's Cage first down for the Belton Tigers on their first offensive series of the half, trailing by 21. It has been, it was 91 degrees at kickoff. We've had a little bit of technical issues with our feed. It appears as if it's been raining on the field, but it has not. In the low around 73 and clear tonight in Belton.
And in Monahans, Wall 37, Monahans 0, just coming back from halftime.
Will Shepard, the quarterback, with a low snap, gets it under control, throws. Gavin Ross turns around, goes airborne, and makes the catch for a Luke's Cage Belton first down. Here's the Postal Annex instant replay.
Did he drop this? Oh, almost. And he just laid down right in that soft zone.
And turned right into Bryson Sanders, who hit him first for the Bobcat defense. Area 51, Brian Sandoval is the nose guard on that 3-man front. Throwing short, and he got whacked by Jacob Jackson. It appeared that if he was going to keep going, but he went down from that hit from Jacob Jackson. Number 45 on the reception. That's Kason Morton, the sophomore. Like we said, they had about 17 sophomores playing last year because of injuries. Have a few sophomores tonight, but the sophomores got a lot of reps last season, and they are more seasoned veterans for Belton. Gavin Ross, as Jacob Jackson got blocked that time, unable to make the stop immediately, so they'll get positive yards.
And they are going to be about 3 yards short of a first down.
How many times have they gone for it on fourth tonight?
Let's see, 3 times. And all 3 times been stopped. I'm sorry, 4 times, and one of them that kept it going was a penalty.
2 spin moves, 3 spin moves, and finally one of the Bobcats brings him down. That's Gavin Ross on the reception.
And here we go. We're going to come back because Belton is going quick.
Yes,
this
they are.
This is a replay here.
That's Gavin. 1, 2, 3 missed tackles.
You mark my word, that's going to come back to haunt him, those spins.
He'll spin into the wrong guy.
Yep, he's going to spin into the wrong person.
Throwing right out of a tackle. Steps out, spins out of 1. And then he's brought down. Running him down from behind is Area 51, Brian Sandoval, the 265-pound senior, getting off the line and down the field for the tackle.
That's number 81, Asia Thomas, wide receiver, catching that ball. And you look like Belton has made some at halftime adjustments. You see him throwing to the screens a lot more.
Will Shepard loses the ball, picks it up, throws, nobody there. Incomplete. The nearest man to it was Bryson Sanders, the defensive back for the Bobcats. 2nd down.
And Lyric McGinnis, number 15 for the Tigers, came up limping.
They had so many injuries last season. They're glad to have everybody healthy this season. They hand off. And the spin move is working pretty well. Close to the Angelo MRI red zone, about the 21. Let's take a look at the Postal Annex instant replay. On the run for Gino Zecca, the junior. 5-yard gain. It's 3rd and 5.
That's a new quarterback in there. It's number 11 at
no
quarterback,
kidding.
And we don't have a number 11 on our roster.
I do not have him on a roster. Coming in for Will Shepard and throwing a touchdown. They got it this time, and he hung on to it. That's a touchdown for Achilles Palomares, the senior wide receiver. Touchdown, Belton Tigers, an Alpha Paving touchdown, and they come out on their first drive of the half and hit pay dirt. It's number 11, the mystery man, throwing a touchdown pass to Palomares. Chambliss with the extra point, and it is good to put the Belton Tigers within 14. Plenty of time left in the game. 9:07 to go in the 3rd. 28-14. We'll see if Central can answer with the Schertz Landscape Company Belton kickoff after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.75% APR for 72 months or save $7,000. This Tacoma is only $39,485 or 3.99% APR for 60 months. Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out what.
Back in Belton, First Community Federal Credit Union presenting this broadcast. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight as the Belton Tigers kick off to the Bobcats, who lead 28-14. 9:07 to go in the 3rd. New quarterback wearing number 11 throws to Palomares for a touchdown reception for the Tigers. The extra point makes it 28-14. They get within 14 points. The Bobcats haven't had a lot of trouble moving the ball on this Belton defense as Micah Smith and the Bobcat offense comes back out onto the turf of Tiger Stadium. Smith, the quarterback. Xavion Johnson has a touchdown tonight. Elijah Allen and Darius Hewitt also running the ball. Kasner Stribling, the tight end. Jimmy Edwards, Gavin Johnson, Gabriel Garcia, Colton Hill, Jesse Smith, the wide receivers. Israel Martinez, Braden Suter, the tackles. Christian McAllister, Ethan Boyd, the guards. Parker Habercroft snaps the ball to the junior Smith. And a tough run for about 4 yards on the Bobcats' first offensive play of the half. That's from Elijah Allen, the senior.
And that looks like they gave him 5 on that run. Brings up 2nd and 5, 8:46 left in this third quarter.
Garrett Sterner, Evan Lockett, and Gavin Warner are the 3-man front for the Belton Tigers, and the Bobcats keep it on the ground again for a few. Bring up 3rd down.
Looks like it's going to be a 3-yard gain. Brings up
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Hey, and Midland Bulldogs, Montwood Rams, Midland 7-0. 6:30 out there in the Sun City.
On 3rd down, Smith looks to the sideline. Stribling is to his right. 3 in the flight pattern for the Bobcats. The back will shift over. Looking for room to run. And he will have a Luke's Cage first down. That is Xavion Johnson. First touchdown of the night, a 27-yard scamper from Johnson to get the Bobcats on the board.
About a 5-yard gain.
That's
what they gave him.
Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down at the 45. Hill and Edwards at the top of your screen. Garcia is at the bottom. On 1st and 10, makes the handoff, throwing, and incomplete as Colton Hill couldn't hang on to it.
I think that's his first drop of the night.
I think he has 2. There was another one he couldn't hang on to. Yep.
Just let it get in there on his body.
Belton Tigers bearing down on him. He may have been looking upfield. As Lyric McGinnis, the closest guy to him, number 15, one of the linebackers.
10-6, very best over Baird.
Baird Bears, my mom's Baird Bear. Smith throws, complete, just outside the 30. He'll get a few more yards than that. And that's Kasner Stribling, the big tight end for the Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down.
What a 20-yard pickup. Yeah,
Smith
pretty
put
close.
it right in there. Now they go quick and they go to the right to Jimmy Edwards. And
Edwards going to pick up 1. Here's that previous play.
The first down.
Look at all that time he's got. Look at that. Whoop.
And Kasner Stribling goes up for it. Got the big body.
And that was almost the same play that caused the interception the very first drive.
Yeah. Success this time.
You know, Kasner at, 6'3"?
Mm-hmm.
Micah's putting it up there about 7 foot maybe.
Back shifts over. They will hand it to him, and he is inside, just outside the Angelo MRI red zone on the carry.
Oh, hold up. Thank you.
There's that flag. Olivas Restoration and Solar penalty flag.
And let's see, because Jose Ibarra, number 77, or Ethan Boyd, one of them was there with a little extra eye, and it was 77. And then Ibarra.
Somebody's screaming.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on Belton. I believe that was number 10. Nah, that wasn't Will Shepard. Couldn't have been.
That's the quarterback.
And they don't have a 40. So I don't know who that was that they called that on.
They have brought some guys up that we don't have on the roster. One of them threw a touchdown pass to start the half. 6 minutes to go in the third. 28-14 Bobcats. Inside the Angelo MRI red zone after the penalty is walked off. Judson Bright is the tight end this time, and he'll do some good blocking.
Look at the Z train.
Johnson.
He shows he can hit the spin button too.
Xavion Johnson to the 6-yard line.
They're going to move it out to the 7, looks like. In between the 6 and the 7. Okay, they're calling it
Second
6.
down. They have played some good bully ball tonight.
And that's exactly what Coach Smith wanted them to do coming out after the half, play some bully ball.
Hill. They fake the jet sweep to Hill and hand it off. The second rushing touchdown of the night for the Z-Train. Xavier Johnson from 6 yards out for the Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. They faked that little sweep to Colton Hill, who's coming in motion. Z-Train does the rest. Bully ball, ooh, ah. Bully ball, ooh, ah. That's the new bully ball chant.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take it.
Holbert looking to remain perfect on extra points. Let's put the Bobcats up by 28. Or 21. And he do. 5:09 to go, third quarter. Bobcats 35, Belton 14 here in Belton. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton. Xavier Johnson with his second rushing touchdown of the evening from a little over 6 yards out. And Holbert's extra point makes it 35-14 with 5:09 to go in the third here in Belton. The Bobcats looking to go 2-2 heading into the road trip to Waco next week. And then district begins, the Little Southwest Conference, with a home showdown against Midland Lee. Caleb Holbert with the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff.
It's just a little short kickoff, and it's still a live ball.
They'll get on it around the 24-yard line. Just in time, I might add. So it's a Luke's Cage first down, trailing by 21. These Belton Tigers, 2 wins last season. They started off 2-0, now 2-1. Picked to finish second in district, second behind the Brenham Cubs in their district. 5A, D2, District 10. Colton Kent is number 44, the end on the near side. He has several sacks this season, I believe 3. Throwing, in and out of his hands. Couldn't hang on, and he was hit by Bryson Sanders. You may have heard footsteps that time.
Morton, Kason Morton, number 45. They come back up to the line
very quickly. Number 11 is now. This is the instant replay. What's up?
What's the penalty?
Flag down. I believe it's restoration solar flag.
Oh, we get the stop there, and didn't see what the penalty was.
So Luke's Cage first down. They run it. Zecca with a couple to the 40-yard line.
Oh, and it's getting chippy out there. And there's is that another one on Belton?
Bryson Freeman was coming after one of the Bobcats, number 60. Coming into the game for San Angelo Central is Tyson Mitchell, wearing number 98.
Ball. Hold on, they're going to check it. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Central. That's his first warning. I don't know about that. That looked a little ticky-tack, but okay, if you got to do that, I guess so. Guess we'll chalk that up with the calling the touchdown while the ball's on the ground.
Yeah. The referee has heard it in both ears tonight. A Luke's Cage first down on the Bobcat 45. Trying to come off the block there, and he won't get much. He is hit hard and gang tackled. See who came flying in there. Bryson Sanders put a pop on him as the other Bobcats held on to him, including Brian Sandoval. Take a look. Sandoval wasn't one of the guys. He was in the vicinity, though. That would be number 32, Chris Walker, the linebacker. He's a junior. We've said his name a few times tonight.
Blaine Belcher, number 15, came up off the bottom of that pile.
Belcher and Sabalos each have an interception.
That was a false start.
Did they throw a flag?
Nope.
Okay, that's going to be a Luke's Cage first down at the 25. Gavin Ross with another reception. Will Shepard is not the quarterback. Luke's Cage first down.
Yep.
Fakes it to Zeka, throwing. Never mind. He lost it. Hang on. He's done that a lot tonight, throwing and nobody home.
Check the flags.
Postal Annex instant replay. Yeah, he could. They've had several low snaps they had to get under control.
Well, you got a new quarterback coming in, different height possibly.
Trying to hit Gino Zeka out of the backfield that time.
Wish we knew who this quarterback is, because they only have one quarterback listed on their roster, and
he has a Bobcat in his face, and it's tipped and incomplete.
What's that, number 45?
Could have been intercepted. Aiden Perez, the 230-pound junior lineman.
I have to wonder if this is Graham Chambly, number 8.
He was the kicker.
They've got him listed as in the depth chart as the second QB, but I don't think that's him. I think this is somebody that got called up.
Low snap again. He gets it, and he's going to throw. Caught. Touchdown. That's a touchdown for Gavin Ross, as the Belton Tigers will not go away quietly, and they're right back in this thing. Gavin Ross with the Alpha Paving Tiger touchdown. And all of a sudden, the Bobcats are having trouble stopping this number 11, who's the holder now. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes tonight here in the second half. Extra point up and good. Bobcats still up by 14, 35-20 with 3.5 to go in the third. We'll see if the Cats can answer right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Belton. Gavin Ross, the number 1 receiver for the Belton Tigers, gets him a touchdown catch. And the extra point puts Belton within 14. 35-21. Bobcats still lead it with 3.5 to go here in the third quarter in Belton. Fair catch around the 25-yard line for the Bobcats, and a Luke's Cage Fighting Central Bobcats first down after the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Pro Scrub, BG Fence and Lawn, Kick and Cuts, Alvarez Chiropractic Care, the Auto Pros Body Shop, NC Elite Krav Maga, PK Kelly Insurance Agency, Yours Truly Engraving and Rewards, Dick's Key Shop, Shenanigans, Hubbub Store, Larimore Insurance Agency, and of course, Zentex Remodeling, Olivas Restoration, Luke's Cage, Mitchell Buick, Mitchell Toyota, Shirts Landscape Company, Angelo MRI, Postal Annex, Alpha Paving, and First Community Federal Credit Union. We appreciate you supporting the kids. and making these broadcasts possible.
Hey,
Luke's Cage, yes.
Oh, they're in Lakeview.
Oh. Can he get back to it? No.
Lakeview is up 38-35 over Lubbock. 6:22 in the third quarter.
First time they've really been tested this year.
Yeah, and this was a good, we talked about it last night on the show. This is a good Lubbock team coming in. You know, they're an up a category, so it's not like they're the same size and same caliber. So definitely the first test for the Chiefs.
Gavin
on homecoming night.
Oh, it's homecoming. Nice. Gavin Johnson at the bottom of your screen. You'll see Kasner Stribling here in motion to the short side of the field. Micah Smith hands it off. Bouncing off of tackles. And he'll get a good 3 or 4. Elijah Allen on the carry. Yeah, that's Elijah. Elijah, 13 carries, 61 yards. Longest was a 15-yarder last week. Savion had 2 touchdowns against Cooper and 69 yards. Hewitt had 4 carries, 10 yards.
Wall Hawks 44-0 just starting the fourth quarter.
Boy, they are forced to be reckoned with every year, but especially this season. This is 3rd and 4. Can the Bobcats convert? Gonna be close. Maybe 4-down territory here if they didn't get it, and that was the carry by Elijah Allen.
And they gave us a first down.
That's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcat first down.
And they must have hurt us because the scoreboard operator has changed. With 2:20 left in this third quarter. Been a fast third quarter.
Yeah, it has. Israel Martinez on the far side of the offensive line. 4 in the flight pattern, 3 on the wide side, on the short side, 1. Now Stribling in motion to block for the run. Still going past the 45-yard line. That's Elijah Allen.
And here comes that bully ball again. Stribling gets up limping, but you think he's going out? Nope. Going to go with a 2 tight end set now.
Judson Bright, the other tight end, number 88. Here we go. Well, Smith looks to the sideline, calls the audible. Omaha, Omaha. Navajo, Navajo. That's what the video game used to say. There's the pitch. Got a hole to run through. Going to back into it to the 43-yard line.
And they're blowing up that middle.
Elijah Allen on the carry for the Bobcats. Tempers flare.
Oh, and you got a flag on the play. Holding on the Bobcats.
Tell you what, it's going to be a long ride home if the Bobcats spoil the big lead they've had and end up on the wrong side of this thing.
Well, and you know, I'm looking at penalties, and I think that's 7 or 8 now to the Belton 2.
2nd and 6 with a minute to go and a 14-point lead for the Cats. They have the ball on the 29 now, their own 29. Elijah Allen, the running back. Fakes it to Allen, now throwing. Caught! Gets out of a tackle! Midfield, 45-40. Jimmy Edwards having a great game inside the 30-yard line with a Luke's Cage fighting Bobcat first down.
But wait a second.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I tell you, I'm so gun shy now, I'm not looking until I see the white hat.
They were closing in on Smith. He got rid of it pretty fast.
A great run. Great catch.
He stepped out of a tackle before being run out by Azion Wilkinson.
And he steps out at the 25, 42 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ball is on the Belton 25. Smith given instructions twice. Handoff. Bully ball to the 22-yard line. That's Elijah Allen. He's going to have to come out of play. His helmet came off.
Yep, got to come out for one play. Which, in the Canadian professional ball, if your helmet comes off, you're out for 3 plays.
Oh, yeah?
3 plays. Only, and 3 plays are 1 series in Canadian ball.
Oh.
Yep. I just know that because I was watching Canadian ball the other night.
Those Hamilton Sabercats. What are they called? Tiger Cats.
Tiger Cats.
Oh, they
ball's
lost the ball. It's a strip and a fumble. Bobcats.
And we got it back.
Micah Smith got on it.
Great trailing the play.
Watch Hewitt. He just kept on running. He was like, oh, no.
And Smith goes, oh, there's the ball. Oh, it's in between your legs. I'll go ahead and take it. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Nice heads-up play from Micah Smith. And the Bobcats still going. That's the end of 3. They have the lead, 35-21, inside the Angelo MRI red zone. We'll be back with quarter number 4 after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Friendship.
Welcome back to Tigers Stadium, 35-21. We begin the 4th quarter here in Belton. The Bobcats up 35-21. Micah Smith throws. Touchdown, Colton Hill. Gets him a touchdown tonight after a great performance last week. And that's 6 for the Bobcats on the first play of the final period. Smith to Hill for the score. 19 yards, touchdown. Alpha Paving touchdown. Caleb Holbert in. Looking to do his thing.
And I got a scoring update after this.
All right. Area 51, Brian Sandoval, the deep snapper. Smith will hold.
Oh, I'll give it right now.
Yeah.
Lakeview 38, Lubbock 42, 4:27.
In the game?
Left in the 3rd.
Okay. That's a good homecoming night.
That's a back and forth nail biter there.
Coming in 3-0. Lakeview being tested tonight for sure. Snap down. Smith has the hold and
good.
Get it off just in time to make it 42-21 here in the 4th. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Sharks Landscape bringing you our kickoffs tonight. The Bobcats. Smith on the pass to Colton Hill, 19 yards for the touchdown. Holbert's extra point puts him up 42-21. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports crew here with 11:54 to go in this ball game.
Hey, and out in Cristobal, 39-19, Cristobal over Sterling City.
My mom called and asked if their turf was a weird color of green. I said, no, we're having a little problems with the feed tonight on the technical end, and it hasn't been raining either. It kind of looks like that. A warm, clear evening in Belton. Spin move didn't work that time. Bobcats all over the return man out to the 35-yard line. It's a Luke's Cage first down for the Tigers.
And here's one we didn't call. We called last night. I went one way, everybody else went another. But El Dorado 13, Miles 12, fourth quarter.
What's that South Lake Carroll score against Allen?
Let's see.
Top 10 matchup?
Let's see. South Lake was, let me see real fast.
Ahead.
37-6 over Trinity with 6:16 left in the third.
And Midland Lee and Abilene.
Third quarter 3:02, 28-28. Tie ball game.
I want to say hi to my buddy Bob James watching us tonight. Grandfather of number 12, Colt Neal. There's a pass incomplete. Intended for number 45, Kason Morton.
And here's one for you. Ozona still rolling, 40-6 halftime. Looks like they got maybe a weather delay, late start.
42-21, Bobcats in the lead. Flushed out of the pocket, gets out of one tackle, but he won't get out of this one, and he kind of backhand throws it out of bounds. Dangerous.
Smart flip there. But hold on, hold on. Oh, yep. And the Wallhawks just put another touchdown on the board. They were up 44-6 last I saw.
Little throwing, and he has Gavin Ross. That's the rock star.
You kept saying that, and I knew you were going to do it. Yeah, it's the little things that kill, though. And that's a first down with 11:15.
So Luke's Cage first down. Will Shepard no longer the quarterback. He played the first half. We don't have a name for number 11, but he's done a good job. He came out on their first offensive series and threw a touchdown pass.
Oh, and I misspoke earlier. Friendship is playing their crosstown rival Lubbock Cooper, and it is 35-28 Friendship.
Friendship always good. Midland Lee Abilene tonight after Permian beat Abilene last week.
It's 50-6 now, Wall over.
Golly. Nice one-on-one tackle. As soon as he caught it, let's take a look at the Postal Annex instant replay on that one. Right here. Nice. That was Jacob Jackson, the senior linebacker, that closed in on him quickly and hung on to him. Those tackles right there make the biggest difference, because you miss one, it's a lot more yards.
Yeah, and you put that person out there on an island.
Here we go, 3rd and 12 from the 46. Looking to throw, incomplete. Too tall and out of bounds. It's 4th down.
And it's going to be 4th and 10. I misspoke whenever I said that they hurt us with the, because now it says, scoreboard says it's 4th and 15. Timeout Belton.
Jacob Jackson was closing in that time. They had good protection. So 4th and 15, 42-21 with the timeout. Fans, check out why First Community is the #1 local auto dealer with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart. Bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or give them a call, 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union. You know who to finance with, and if you're in the market for that new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. We showed both bands doing great performances at halftime.
So you can't say we didn't show both bands.
You know, a few years ago at Belton, we didn't get to show their band, and some folks were unhappy. And we have a lady named Helen Waite that handles our complaints. If you have a complaint, just go to Helen Waite. And she listened, and we listened, and there you go. There's the throw. Way overthrown. Incomplete. 3 Bobcats around it.
Turnover on downs.
Noah Rogers was in there. Bryson Sanders as well. And they've gone for it a lot on 4th. Haven't got it at all.
Well, yeah. Yep, I think they've gone for it 5 times. The four times unsuccessful, and the 5th time they had a penalty.
Okay.
On us.
Well, Belton tried to pull out all the stops because they started off with an onside kick they got, but it didn't lead to any points. Bobcat defense.
Great Creek 40-7 over Colorado City.
Handoff. Plenty of room.
Look at him.
Breaks through to the other side to the 35-yard line for a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcat first down. The junior Darius Hewitt on the run.
That was a 15-yard run. They're going to go slow, 9-14. Just slow it down a little bit.
Bully ball, ooh, ah.
Going to hand it right back. Look at Hewitt.
Bouncing to the outside, and Hewitt is hit by Anthony Garcia, the sophomore defensive back, who makes a good tackle.
Picks up 4 yards. And that's where I was talking about. They're going to blow up that A gap and that B gap. And you see them start to push stuff outside off tackle.
8:40 and counting. Bobcats could probably put it away with this. They've let Belton hang around, though. Darius Hewitt, the back. Colton Hill at the bottom of your screen, and Kasner Stribling. Nice block for Hewitt. They send him in motion to the left side, and Hewitt breaks through to the 25-yard line. That's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down. Thanks to Luke's Cage, Brian and the gang. They've been real kind to us. Hill on the right. Hewitt still in. They'll run it to the outside. Hewitt with a head of steam lowers his shoulder. And Anthony Anderson, the junior, hangs on to him. Excuse me, that was Jack Camboia, the junior linebacker, who made the stop. In the Angelo MRI red zone. 3 backs who can run the ball. And a variety of receivers that can catch for the Bobcats. Plenty of talent. And size as well. Judson Bright, the tight end on the left. Stribling is on the right. There he goes. Inside the 10, slung down about the 8-yard line. Elijah Allen this time.
A little bit more extracurricular activity going on. Those Tigers are starting to get
a little cagey,
a little chippy.
Inside the Angelo MRI red zone, 8-yard line. Thanks to Elijah. And he is still in, the 160-pound senior running back. 3-man front for Belton. Elijah, touchdown! Gets it done from 8 yards out. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Elijah Allen, the senior. with 6:25 to go in the game.
And this is just one of those that Coach Smith talked about he wanted to do, was just bully ball.
And they did bully him this time. I figured as the game went on, the big offensive line, the powerful running backs, all three of them, would start to wear on Belton. They've showed some good offense in the second half, but they're just getting worn down. Holbert does it again.
Perfect.
And the Bobcats with 6:25 to go, 49-21. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.75% APR for 72 months or save $7,000. This Tacoma is only $39,485 or 3.99% APR for 60 months. Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company, 49-21. Elijah Allen with his first touchdown of the season, an 8-yard run for the Bobcats. Holbert's extra point makes it 49-21. Here in Belton, as the Bobcats lead the Tigers.
Oh,
hit hard on the return out past the 30-yard line, where the Tigers will set up shop offensively. They've showed some spark on offense, but they have not been able to do much defensively against the bigger Bobcats. Belton out of 10-5A, District 10-5A in Division II. Brenham picked to win that, followed by Belton, Waco University, Colleen Ellison, Brian Rudder, and Waco at the bottom. I believe they play Ellison in 2 weeks to start district play.
hey, and in Stephenville, the Yellow Jackets are up 38-13 over the Wiley Bulldogs with 4 minutes left in the third.
That's always a good game. I mean, it's always a good little rivalry there. Bouncing off of tackles up until Jacob Jackson comes flying in.
And somebody's going to have to come out. They lost the helmet.
Oh, with Noah Rogers. I didn't see who lost the helmet. One of our guys?
I think it was a white helmet that went. Yep, and there he is. Okay. He's coming off the field.
We've only, oh, look at that. Jacob Jackson bringing the boom.
Whoever that was that caught it.
Had a little help from Bryson Sanders.
5:43 in counting left in the game.
3 in the flight pattern, and they hand it off. And it doesn't go very far at all. On the carry, that is Tim Cox, the senior running back. First time we've seen him carry the ball tonight.
Oh my gosh. I just got a text from Shay. Rios ran 95-yard touchdown for Lakeview.
Wow, and that put them in the lead too.
I should have put them in the lead, yep.
Had a nice time we saw them on the Concho Sports Chiefs Insider at Shenanigans Monday night.
Yep, 44-42. That's what it makes the score.
Oh man, going to be a fantastic finish.
And there's 10 minutes left in that game, so whenever we're done here, done with post-game, everything, we can switch over to the Lakeview game and watch homecoming.
Yeah, homecoming.
And those Chiefs are for real.
Looking to go 4-0 if they can pull this out.
It's going to be a punt here.
On 4th and 6 from the 35. The punt. Fair catch at the 40 for the Bobcats. And they need to end this with an exclamation point, get another score on the board. Gabriel Garcia, Baby G, with that fair catch for the Cats.
Hey, Odessa Permian, 23, Amarillo Tascosa, 21. I tell you, that Permian team's pretty good.
Yeah, they're always good. You know, people talk, oh, they're not like they used to be. They're always good. They only lose a few games a year.
Yeah, but they're like Brownwood and Stephenville. If you lose any games, you know, that's a catastrophe there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Sammy has a winning record. And
Gotta go.
Yep, gotta go.
Oh, the man they love is the man they hate a few seasons later.
Yep.
Pretty much in a lot of places.
It's like we used to say in the military. Your best base is the one that you were at. Your next best base is the one that you're about to go to.
Here's Micah Smith. Abercroft snaps it to the outside, making moves across the 45 to the 47-yard line. The Bobcat running game is taking this over.
That was a 5-yard run
from Hewitt, who has the touchdown in the last offensive possession. Or excuse me, Elijah Allen on the last possession. Darius Hewitt, as Smith tries to get everybody on the same page. Clock at 3:40. Hewitt runs it straight ahead. 4 yards. There's something in that vicinity. Running behind the blocking of Oscar Herrera.
And there's
Caleb Sager is in, the 245-pound number 65. Just want to mention that.
And I have to laugh because here's another player. Number 99 came off of the bottom of that pile. We don't have a 99 on our roster.
Well, you know, due to injuries, a whole lot of sophomores last season. They may have brought some guys up this season. They're not on the roster. For the Bobcats, Jesse Smith is slot left. He caught the touchdown that wasn't last week.
Look at this.
Like a freight train. That's the D train. Darius Hewitt into Tiger territory.
Takes it to the 48. I'm sorry, to the 44, so it's about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
In at receiver at the bottom of your screen is Landon Marin, the senior, number 16.
And I think he's been playing a little both ways.
Oh, yeah.
I think he tonight was in on a couple of tackles.
Yeah, you're right. Coach Smith is certainly not afraid to play guys on both sides of the ball.
And the D train rolls downhill again.
Hewitt, a junior, 180 pounds. Johnson, 220. Elijah Allen, 160. And he's a senior.
4 yard pickup.
Johnson,
and
sophomore.
I'm sorry. About to come to the rest and relaxation.
Oh, yes.
2-minute timeout.
Rest and relaxation, tranquility, timeouts. A new thing. 49-21. Bobcats with the lead and the ball with 2 minutes to go. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Bobcats now with 3rd and 6, 1:40 to go in the ball game, and a 49-21 lead. We missed one play. It was a run from Darius Hewitt
Picked up 2 yards on that play.
So 3rd and 4, 125. Bobcats happy just to keep the clock going. They haven't used a timeout at all this half. Tigers with one. And the handoff.
Helmet comes off.
Parker Neal is in at quarterback.
Darius Hewitt, number 22, going to have to.
That's the second time.
D-train.
Second time his helmet's come off. They have this form-fitted Riddell helmets where you put the cap on, it fits only you.
Yep. And that was a 2-yard pickup, 3-yard pickup.
That's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcat first down. Parker Neal, the quarterback, number 14. Marin wide to the right. Jesse Smith and Aiden Johnson, I think.
And they are just letting it roll. It's a first down. This is going to be the best formation in football.
I was going to say it's Nathan Box Garcia on the left side. Happy just to get a meal, get on the bus, and get back to the Concho Valley. 40 seconds. Smith can now safely down it and end this game. Good job, young Micah.
Oh, and that is Parker Neal.
Parker Neal. I just said it.
And that's
good
going
job,
to be
Parker
ball game.
Neal. Yeah, Neal got 3 or 4 snaps there. The running game, the bully ball worked quite well tonight. Bobcats started off the game with an interception after the defense held from the onside kick to start the game that Belton recovered. Then it was all Bobcats from then on out. Belton would get within 14. That's as close as they could get. As the final 6 seconds will roll off the clock, time to head home. And the Bobcats are at 500 heading into the road trip to Waco next week. They are now 2-2, just like last season. Got that head of steam with one more game to go until the showdown with Midland Lee to get 2-6A underway here in a few weeks at San Angelo Stadium. San Angelo Central wins 49-21 over the Belton Tigers, and we'll be back with the post-game show to wrap this one up right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? David Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. David Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Friendship being
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.75% APR for 72 months or save $7,000. This Tacoma is only $39,485 or 3.99% APR for 60 months. Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why.
Welcome back to Belton Tigers Stadium, where the Bobcats, now 2-2, defeat the Belton Tigers 49-21. The Tigers kicked off to start the game and got an onside kick. Didn't lead to any points. Bobcats offensively on their first series. Micah Smith throws the interception as he tried to hit Kasner Stribling on a pass. But the offense looked very good from that point on, as well as the defense. They let the Tigers hang around a little bit, but ultimately 49-21. And here's the way it all went down with Arlen Ponder in our scoring summary tonight.
Hey, getting the ball game started at 7:06. Central D-Train running it in. 27 yards. Extra point was good. 7-0. 4:58. Central again. Smith to Jimmy Edwards. 60-yard touchdown. Extra point was good. 4:38. 10 seconds later, Belton scores, or 20 seconds later, Belton scores on a 77-yard run, or pass, sorry. Extra point was good. 14-7. Then it was all Central for a while. 149 Central. Say it if you've heard it before. Micah Smith 2. Jimmy Edwards 24 yards. 21-14. Then at the 8:21 mark of the second quarter, tell me if you've heard this before. Micah Smith 2. Jimmy Edwards 13 yards. Extra point was good. 28-7. Then Belton got on the board at starting the third quarter at the 9:08 mark. They just drove the ball downfield with a new quarterback, number 11, don't know his name, to number 2, 14-yard pass, 28-14. Then Central went on a rampage. 5:09 mark, D-Train, 6 yards, touchdown. Extra point was good, 35-14. I'm sorry, then Belton came back, 3:32 mark, a touchdown pass. Didn't see how far that was. Extra point was good, 35-21. Then Central owned the fourth quarter. 11:54 Central. Micah Smith 2. Mr. Hill, 19 yards. Extra point was good, 42-21. Then at the 6:25 mark, Coach Smith just wanted to run that bully ball. Number 20 takes it in, 8 yards out, 49-21.
Yeah, that's Elijah Allen's first touchdown of the season.
I believe you're correct on that. Caleb Holbert, perfect tonight, 7 for 7 on PATs. Micah Smith, by unofficial stats, 166. He was 10 of 17. However, listen to this rushing number, 249 yards rushing on 34 carries. Leading that was Jason Hewitt.
Darius
Hewitt, 16 carries, 81 yards. Again, these are unofficial, but, in the scoring drive, there you've got Edwards with 96 yards on 3 catches, 30 yards, 35 yards, 60 yards, and 1 yard. So, great all-around game, good, and just a good outing.
Absolutely, and the bully ball worked really well. All 3 running backs, the offensive and defensive line, plus some good solo tackles and several sacks as well for the Bobcats as the defense is really coming alive. We'll take a quick break, then we'll come back with a few scores and wrap this one up. We'll be back in Belton. After this, you're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Belton. 49-21 Bobcats win over the Belton Tigers to go 2-2. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. Be smart. Bank Smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. And want to let you know, if you're in that market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. Our broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Alpha Paving bringing you our many Bobcat touchdowns tonight. Postal Annex Instant Replay. Red Zone from Angelo MRI. Kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company. Also want to thank Mitchell Toyota, Mitchell Buick GMC. Our first downs from Luke's Cage. Pregame from Zentex Remodeling Group. And penalties from Olivas Restoration and Solar. Also, thanks to Larimore Insurance Agency, Hubbub Store, Shenanigans, Dick's Key Shop, Yours Truly Engraving and Rewards, PK Kelly Insurance Agency, NC Elite Krav Maga, the Auto Pros Body Shop, Alvarez Chiropractic Care, Kickin' Cuts, BG Fence and Lawn, and your friends at Pro Scrub. New sponsor, and we sure do appreciate all of y'all, and tell those folks that Concho Sports sent you, and thank them for supporting the kids. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder has some more scores tonight.
Hey, the Midland League, 42. Abilene Eagles, 28. 5 minutes left in that game.
Wow.
Ozona, 46. Harper, 6. They're in the third quarter. Lubbock Monterey, 42. Odessa Broncos, 21. Few minutes left in the fourth quarter. Friendship and Lubbock Cooper, those crosstown rivals, tied up at 42. Water Valley playing Buena Vista in the second quarter, 52-0. All Water Valley, that number 3 team in the state. It must be a final. El Dorado 13, Miles 12. Good game out there.
Yeah.
Here's a crazy, crazy wild game. Lakeview, there in San Angelo, 50. The Westerners, 49, with 3 minutes left in the game.
Still time.
Still time. Wall Hawks out in Monahans, 50-13. Hawks all over the Lobos. Sterling City, 19. Cristobal, 46, with just a few minutes left in the game. Grape Creek, 40-7 over Colorado City at the 2-minute rest and relaxation timeout. Added this one in here because we play them next week. Navasota, 56. Waco, 21.
Navasota Rattlers.
Yeah, Navasota. Let's see. La Vega, 38. Brownwood, 16. Final. Very Best just went final. Very Best, 32. Baird, 12. Your Dublin Lions, nothing. The Bowie Jackrabbits in the third quarter, 75-0. Out in the Sun City, Midland Bulldogs 28, Montwood Rams 21, and they're in Stephenville with about 9 minutes left in the game. Yellow Jackets 46, Wiley Bulldogs 13. This is one of the things to look at with the El Paso teams. Very good possibility that we could play those Montwood Rams and see them again. So you want to I think that's right. Or did they drop down to 5A?
I'm not sure. I know that Chase
5?
Miller kicked that field goal to beat them several years ago here at San Angelo Stadium.
Yeah.
Eastwood is a team we usually play in the playoffs. It's a possibility. The Troopers.
Those Sun City teams are always tough.
That's who we lost to the last time we were in the playoffs.
That's right. Had to drive out there and lose to them at the same time. Yep.
Hopefully we can get back out there with the win like we've done in basketball. I want to thank the crew tonight, Arlen.
Oh, yeah. Thank the crew. We got here on production, we got Wayne Heidenheimer. Behind me on stats, we've got Lazarino Acosta. There at our cameraman here with us is Jeff Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. All of our faithful followers. Drake Huerta doing our
Although I want to let you know the Westerners, within the last 3 minutes, are in position to score. They're like on the 30-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
Against Lakeview. So on Concho Sports, you can watch that. I would do it. It's going to be a fantastic finish. I want to remind you, follow us on social media, Facebook, X, Instagram, at Concho Sports on YouTube. Also, Roku and Fire TV apps. Just search Concho Sports. Watch the games in style. Bobcats Insider with the new telestrator.
Oh, yeah, that telestrator. Coach Smith had a field day with that the other night.
Yeah, we're going to have that at 7 o'clock live from Shenanigans. Hope you'll bring your family out and watch the show, mingle a little bit. We're there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Chiefs Insider coming up at 8 o'clock right after Bobcats Insider at Shenanigans. And then the Concho Sports Insider show, picking scores, talking football, and more, coming up at 7 o'clock Thursday night. Then we will see you Waco ISD Stadium next Friday night for Waco against your Central Bobcats, who win 49-21. And that's going to wrap it up for our broadcast. Thanks again for joining us. Congratulations to the Bobcats, now 2-2 heading into the game against Waco. Then district starts at home against Lee, who looks like they're going to beat Abilene tonight. 49-21, Bobcats win it. For Arlen Ponder and everyone at Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network from Tiger Stadium in Belton, we bid you a good night. I'm Darren Prater. Until next time, so long, everybody.